Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gina and let's talk about plants. So in today's video, it is a thrift with me for planty things video. So what that means, if you don't know, is every month I take you with me once a month to the thrift stores and we look for planty things. So planters, plant stands, any sort of furniture you can put plants on. And then also, I'm a collector and I look for stuff and I love home decor, and I look for, things for my collections or for home decor for the house at the thrift stores, which I usually come home with a lot of through the month. Not always every one of these videos, but through the month I come home with decor for my house. And so that's what we're doing in today's video. In this video, I'm taking you with me to my local Goodwill, just one thrift store this time. And I went earlier in the week, filmed it for you guys, so I already know what I found. But at the end, I'll show you what I picked up during this shopping trip, and then also what I picked up through the month. So from last September, middle of September to the middle of October, you will see what I picked up during that time. And I know I've said it before, but if you're new here, I go to the thrift stores a lot. I go like 3, sometimes 4 times a week. I go in my hometown, and then I also will take a trip down to Boulder, which is really close. And I will go thrift store shopping in Boulder. And yeah, my husband and I are just thriftaholics. We just love to go to the thrift store. So I will show you my haul from the month and from today's video, this video. And yeah, so let's go shop and then we'll take a look. Okay, so here we are at my Goodwill. This is my local Goodwill, the one I always go to. And the first thing we're going to look at is all the Halloween decorations. They have had so many cute, different Halloween decorations. I've been having so much fun looking at all the different things that they have. So I thought this little, a skeleton, I guess? I thought that was really cute, a little plush skeleton to sit on a shelf. Would look really nice. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Witches' warts? Is that what that said? Witches' warts. That little house there would be cute with a little votive in there to light it up. And cute scarecrow. This Frankenstein would put a little tea light in there and it would be adorable. And also this ghost holding the pumpkin, and I saw that hole at the bottom and instantly I thought planter, but of course the eye cutouts in the pumpkin would not work well as a planter, but it was a thought. It was a first instinct when I see the hole at the bottom like that. So over here, this spider would be really cute. You could pot up a little plant in that or use it as a little cover pot. Originally, it was a votive holder, but we like to make planters out of votive holders. At least I sure do. So what else do we have here? Lots of miscellaneous little Halloween decorations. Some eyeball lights. Those are kind of fun. And lots of spiders. I like the white spider, actually. That one doesn't look quite as creepy. A Marilyn Monroe wig. I actually went as Marilyn a couple of years, which was fun. I had one of those wigs at one time. These cute little cat plates, cat and moon. Really cute. Oh, what else? I could go as a witch for Halloween. I always like handing out candy in a costume. I get in on the fun with the kids. And cute little plush pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. That's a nice frame. More spiders. I have lots of creepy spiders, skulls, plenty of skulls, and more jack-o'-lanterns. These are really nice with votives in them, little like tea lights. And here we are at the main knickknack section. I thought this was really cute with the sunflowers. She's holding a basket of sunflowers. And that candle's pretty cool looking. This swan or this elegant bird statue is pretty neat. Love this little vintage deer figurine. Looks like it could be from the 50s, possibly. Maybe not quite that old. More cute little farm animal figurines or decor, and some Thanksgiving decor, gourds and turkeys. So we'll do a little digging over here for things. And I love this rooster. It's a ceramic tile, like a trivet from Crate and Barrel. Nice brand. And I use these for, like, in the kitchen. You can set a hot pot, like from the stove, onto that. It protects your countertop. Love the rooster. This is, I love the butterfly. That is vintage for sure. That looks 70s to me. A little spoon rest. And another gourd. And this squirrel. I want one of these. I am on the lookout for one of these, but I saw that last week, and it's actually handmade. Someone handmade that one, and I want an original from the 70s. My mom had one of those. I remember it. I loved it. So I am constantly on the hunt for those. Unfortunately, that wasn't quite what I wanted, but similar. So I really like these green candle pedestal holders, and I like to put plants on those, like as risers for plants. And I love that green color. $2.99 a piece, I believe. Those always work great to just give a little height on your shelves, to give your plants different heights. It just has a really nice look. So this looks like Holly Hobby to me. Like a character from Holly Hobby, that was my childhood. My mom, she loved Holly Hobby, and she loved getting me different I had a Holly Hobby desk, and she loved it more than I did, I think. But it just takes me back to my childhood. And this looks like a basket, doesn't it? But it's actually ceramic. And I thought that was really neat. $4.99. $4.99, not a bad price. You could easily use it as a cover pot, or you could probably even drill into it and plant right into it. But it would definitely make a really nice planter. So I thought this cow was just the cutest thing. So pretty. Looks like it was $1.99. And I love its little bell. It's definitely vintage. That's vintage Delft pottery. All right, so we are back, and there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff. It's funny because it looks like there's like more than usual. So if you watched a few of my thrift videos, when we're looking at the like knick-knacky stuff, this video, it looked like there was a lot more, right? Well, for some reason, they've kind of like changed how they're displaying the items at this shop. And instead of having all of their little knick-knacky things on two sections, like two display things, shelves, they're putting all of it on one. So it looks like there's a ton of knickknacks, but it's the same amount as it usually is. It just looks like more. The fun thing is they have been having so many neat Halloween decorations. Really nice stuff. I've been really impressed. And I actually did pick up, not on this trip, previous trip, I did find a really cute Halloween decoration that I could not leave without bringing it with me. So you will see that. So yeah, let me show you. Well, first I'll show you what I picked up in this video. Okay, so I had to go get myself a drink because I am feeling parched. It has just been so dry. The weather has been so dry and very windy. So yeah, it is making me thirsty. Okay, first thing I want to show you. I'm trying to remember what exactly I picked up in this trip. I think it was only one thing at this thrift store. So, no, it was two things. I remember now. Okay, I'll show you the first thing. So, okay. You guys remember this? So this is a trivet, or it's like a tile. This one is made, it's by Crate and Barrel. And what did I pay? $2.99 for this. It's a really nice trivet made in Portugal, so it's not cheap. It's nicely made. And I just have been like I've always been super into like chickens. I wish I could have chickens at my house. I really do. I live in a neighborhood, and I have seen people trying to petition like the HOA to allow us to have chickens on our properties. Probably not roosters, of course, but hens, get some laying hens, have our own eggs, and I would absolutely love to be able to do that. But it hasn't gone anywhere, not yet. But I'm hopeful because they are kind of a little bit progressive, sort of. So I feel like eventually, one day, we may be able to have chickens on our property. But even like the city I live in, they're now allowing us to you can have a garden in your front yard. Like, how crazy is that? Especially in like a neighborhood, like with an HOA, allowing us to have like a full-on garden in our front yard. That's pretty cool. I live in Colorado, by the way. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Not that I would put a garden in my front yard. I probably wouldn't. Perfectly happy with the garden in my backyard, but it's kind of cool that, you know, that's an option. So anyway, getting way off track. So I could use this for plants. You know, I could use this as just like a protection for a table that a planter is sitting on. It would be really cute. Or I could just use it in the kitchen, which is what it's made for, to be in the kitchen. You could put a hot pot on that. And I just think it's so cute. Love the rooster. Love rooster stuff. Chickens. So that was the first thing I got. Okay, and sticking with the farm animal theme, I brought this home with me. How cool is this? So I have been really into, look at this side too, it has a windmill on it. So I have been really into the blue Delft stuff, which is the blue and white floral or like windmills. It's hopefully you know what blue Delft is. This is vintage, and it's actually, it's a creamer. It's a vintage creamer. It's so stinking cute. I just love it. So I was really excited to find this because I just love, like I said, I love the blue Delft. And this one, it was, okay, so the tag, someone had actually like done this to the tag because they were trying to see what the maker name was under there. I am just going to remove that sticker so you can, if it'll come off easily. Doesn't look like it's going to come off easily. At least not all that residue is going to come off. But so this is, I Googled it on eBay just to see. So it says DBL. So I think it's DBL stands for Delft Blue. Not sure what the L is. But I know it's made in Holland from when I Googled it or when I looked it up on eBay. They don't go for like a ton of money, but that's okay. I'm just keeping it for my collection. So yeah. And my husband actually said when I showed this to him, when I found it and showed it to him, he's like, my grandmother had one of those. He remembers as a kid being at his grandmother's house, probably for holidays, and they were using this cow creamer. I love that it has a little bell, a real little bell. So I just love it. Very happy with this. So excited to have found this. So, all right, that was all I found at that Goodwill on that trip. So after I left that Goodwill, I did go to the Ark thrift store, because we always do. We do the Goodwill and then we go to the Ark. But I did not film at the Ark because I was going to film if there was like, if I felt like there was stuff worth showing you guys, but there hasn't been lately. Like this month, I didn't get as much as I typically get. I guess people just aren't donating right now, or they're not donating the things I want to buy. So, but anyway, so at this Ark, I did pick up one thing on that day, on this shopping trip day, and it was a sweater, and I couldn't leave without it. I just thought it was so pretty. It's this really cute. It's vintage from the 80s. This is the name, Allison Smith. And I'm pretty sure it's from the 80s because it says made in Korea. And I think a lot of the 80s sweaters at that time, they were made in Korea. It could be 90s also. But I just love this. I don't know what technique this would be. Would that be considered embroidery? But it's like raised. It's like puffy. So I don't know. I'm not up on my knitting techniques, but I just thought it was so pretty. And I think it'll be so nice for, I'll wear it for Thanksgiving. I think it'll be pretty at Thanksgiving and just through the fall. And it's in really good shape. It's got a cute little like keyhole neck closure there at the top, back top. And I think it's just gonna be great for fall. Should be warm. Love the colors. These colors are totally what the colors I love, and it was $7.99. So that was the only clothing item. I think, well, I might have found like some little things, but I'm like, the other, like last week I was going through my closet because transitioning from summer to fall, I needed, you know, I need my jeans and long pants and sweats and things. So I was like switching summer to the back of the closet, fall to the front. And I was like, I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of clothes. And it's from thrifting so many items. So after I did that, I was like, you know what, I have to be more selective on what I bring home, clothing. So even on like this trip that you went on with me today. I didn't look at the clothes that day because I don't need more clothes. I really don't. But at the ARC thrift store, I just kind of took a peek at the new racks, and this was there, and I was like, I have to get that. So love it. So yeah, so that is everything I got today. So now I'll show you what I picked up through the month. All right, so I've been really striking out when it comes to planters this month. And I mean, there's always tons of planters at the thrift stores, but I am selective where I only want to buy like the vintage planters, looking for the vintage pottery. Unless there's something newer that catches my eye, I'll even if it's new, like not vintage, I'll bring it home. But I haven't found vintage or anything like modern that has caught my eye recently, but there was one. There was one planter that is just, it's adorable. It's a fish. A fish with some leaves on it, leaves and a hibiscus. And he has rosy cheeks and a cute little tail. Actually, those leaves, those are leaf tails. I mean, how could I not? How could I not bring this home? So adorable. It was $1.99. And I'm already using it. It's been in my IKEA Millsbo cabinet. And you might have seen it. You might have caught a glimpse of it in the last video when I was in that cabinet. But yeah, I just love it. And it's so little. I mean, I mean, I can't even, I can plant directly into it, like maybe a succulent, but otherwise I just have to use this as like a cover pot. So it's just so cute. Love it. So that was the only planter. That was the only planter I found this past month. So I did pick up this tray or this plate. I don't think it was in this. I might have gotten, where did I get this? You know what? You know, I did. I got it in this shopping trip I showed you today, except I didn't film this because I didn't film like the plates section. So yeah, I did find this today, but you didn't see it, so you would have had no idea. It's this beautiful, like peachy pink plate. And I'm going to use this as for a larger plant as a saucer for it. And I just love that color. It's so pretty. It's probably vintage. I don't know. I don't know my like glass vintage stuff. So if you recognize like who would have made this, let me know in the comments. It was $2.99. And I just love the color and like the design on it. It's just really cute, I think. So yeah, so that. And then since we're talking about plates, so you guys know how much I love Anthropologie stuff, and I'm always looking for Anthropologie, like pottery, dishes, things like that, candles. And I did actually find a few Anthropologie things this past month, which I haven't recently really been finding it. I've been finding clothing, but not like knick-knacky things or plates or whatever. So yeah, I did. Let me show you those. Okay, so these are a grouping of plates. They are really cute, small. They're from like the same collection, but they're just like all different colors. And well, these two are the same. Two identical ones, and then two that are different colors. So And just to give you a little tip, so you know, if you see this little bird, if you see this label at the bottom of any sort of pottery, you know that that is from Anthropologie. That is an Anthropologie item. So I thought they're really cute, and you know, I could use these as saucers for a plant, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to use them as like little plates for rolls, like a little bread plates at a fancier dinner, like for instance, like at Thanksgiving dinner, I'll have these set to hold little rolls. I don't know, I think that will be cute. I think that will be cute. Have these little plates on the side for bread. And the colors, they're so colorful that they will match my like dinner plates. They will go. I like to like mix patterns on my, like on a table setting. I love having mixed plates, mixed patterns. So the fact that there are like so many different colors and patterns, it's gonna be perfect. It'll be perfect. And cute colors for fall, I think. Not summery. So yeah, I got those plates. Okay, so since we are talking about Anthropologie, I'll show you the other Anthropologie thing I picked up. And it is this cute little mug, which I have so many mugs, you guys. That's one of my collections. I collect mugs. I have so many, but, oh, and by the way, there's the little bird. That's the little bird you want to look for. But I love the pattern, just the hearts, and it matches perfectly with on a shelf in my kitchen with some other mugs up there, and I just loved it. Love it. So that's that. And then, so, you know, I said I go to the thrifts looking for things because I collect things and I look for things for my collection. Well, this was a really fun find, and I collect these vintage birds, probably like from the 50s, I think. I have a whole collection of them. Not even all of them are out. In my old house, I put them on my mantle. When I lived in California, they were like all across the mantle. In this house, they're in my bedroom on the shelf, and I love them. I don't know why, I just do. Well, I love birds. I'm a bird lover, and I love vintage things. So combining vintage things with birds, and I am in my happy place. So pretty cute. Is that like probably a robin? I think maybe it's supposed to be a robin. But yeah, and I removed the price tags. I removed the price tags on the plates and the mug, so I can't tell you what I paid for those. Not a lot. I think this was $1.99, believe it or not. $1.99. It would probably be like 20 bucks if I went on eBay. Yeah, so. And then the plates were probably about the same, $1.99 a piece or less, and the mug the same, so. Okay, let me show you the super cute Halloween thing I picked up. And you guys probably have seen this in the background of some of my videos already, but I found this adorable, scary Garfield. So he is it's a votive holder for Halloween. He's got the scary teeth. But I just thought it was so stinking cute. I love Garfield. It has a sticker. Well, it was kind of expensive. I paid $7.99. And then this sticker here says it's copyright 1978, 1981. So this is vintage. This is like from my When when I was a kid, I just loved Garfield, all Garfield stuff, stuffed animals, things like that. So this is from that era, my happy era, late 70s, early 80s, and I just couldn't pass this one up. Love the Garfield stuff. So, and I looked this up on eBay. They're going for like 35 plus. So that's pretty good, right? I'm not going to sell it. I'm keeping it, but nice to know it has some value to it. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you is Planty. Sort of. I mean, it's plants, but you can't use it with plants, but it's a planty theme, and it is these. Hey, you can see yourselves. See yourselves? So these are mirror-backed pictures, and they have like palms. This one has a palm on it, and then this one has like a bunch of ferns, it looks like. What's on there? Ferns, like a Boston fern, and the maiden's hair fern on the right here on the left. And I love these, really love these. So I wasn't sure that they would go with like in my decor. Of course, I have a very eclectic style, so they could easily fit in. But I was thinking of putting these in my shop. So if you have like a more modern, if you decorate like, well, you know, like more, this is kind of, I think these are from the 80s. If I had to guess, I would say these are from the 80s. And they just go perfectly in a jungle style decor house. They would be perfect. So I think I am going to put these in my shop. So if you like them, you can look for them there. Now the backs are just plain. They hang. There's like a little hole cut out here for you to be able to hang it. Both of them have that little cutout for hanging. This one, I think it is missing some paint here. And I didn't realize that at first. I thought it was just like a rickety old shutter, but I think it might actually be missing some paint, but I think it still looks good. I don't think that detracts from it. So anyway, so I'm gonna put them, I'll put them in my shop. Maybe someone out there will want them, and if not, then I will find a place for them in my house and I will enjoy them. So I think that concludes this episode of Thrift with me for Planty Things. I think so. That's everything. That's everything I got. So like I said, I feel like I didn't get as much this past month, but that's okay because I have a lot of things. I don't always need to add tons of stuff to my house. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here as part of this community. I think we have a lot of fun. And yeah, so I hope you guys are having a great week, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.